Buenos dias, good afternoon from Puebla, Mexico. We're about to do one of my favorite things. We're going to take a food tour of the city, get to know all the secret local spots with Eat Mexico Culinary Tours. We're going to be late, so let's get going. All right, so we've started. We've met Maria. She is from Puebla, was born in the center. It's gonna be a 3-hour tour. We're gonna do a lot of walking, and they can accommodate Alan. He doesn't eat pork, which in Puebla, most of the food has pork, but we're so used to this that if we can't find a substitute for him, he's happy just to skip it because usually on food tours, you eat so much anyway. Okay, first stop is a spot that we've actually passed many times since we arrived in Puebla, and we were very curious, but we didn't know what they were serving. These are tacos Placeros, which means they're close to the plaza, and they are different than any other kind of taco I've tried before. So normally, this is half size. You have 2 tortillas. It usually has a base of mashed potato or rice, and in this case, it's rice. And then it has a chipotle pepper that's stuffed with cheese, fried, and then it's got avocado on top. So very, very typical of this city. A little bit smoky from the chipotle, creamy from the cheese, and the avocado adds the smoothness. It's so good. It's Sunday, 1 o'clock, one of the most popular times for Mexicans to come out and eat because no one wants to cook on Sunday. And so this place is already almost sold out. We were very lucky to try it.
For what I see and what I taste is, I like the tortilla.
Yes,
tortilla.
Good tortilla.
It's very smooth and not too thick.
Yeah.
I like that. And also the
chipotle is sweet and smoky. Yeah, it's so good. That was an amazing spot. Learned afterwards that little stand has been here since 1967. The woman with the hat on, she started it. And when they start bringing vendors in here, all of the vendors have a sign, they pay rent here, but this taco stand does not. They earned their spot for being here for so long, so they have the privilege, the right to be here, but also they have their own sign. The only non-store that has its own sign. We will definitely be back. That was so good. And that one had rice, but I've never had one with mashed potato. So I really want to try that. We will be back here to try more. 37 pesos. We're on to our next stop, and we just had a little quick chat there about the history of Puebla, which this is why I love a food tour. It's like a food tour and a history tour in one, because food and history are like this. Food represents history, culture, geography, politics, so many things. And Maria was telling us that unlike Mexico City, Puebla was actually built from scratch. There was nothing here, and it was meant to be a spot that Spanish colonists could come here. The new families, the new conquistadors would set up, and that is why it looks so different from many other cities. And it does have a European look with a lot of French and Parisian touches because the people who were here that set things up, they loved that. And so, it was a place that I knew I wanted to take Alan because it was so beautiful. And I think, just a couple of hours from Mexico City, it's a really nice stop and nice to see, colonizers have gone and Mexicans are now enjoying the city. We've almost come here a couple times too. We have good instincts.
That's a good sign.
Yes.
Yeah. It's a nice combination actually of these two kind of doughs in Mexico. And it's gonna be like an oval, okay? And they're gonna add the dish that you select over here. They're gonna close it up, deep fry it for a couple of minutes, And then once the corn is crispy, crunchy, and golden, they are gonna take it out and they are gonna add on top sour cream and salsas.
Second spot is one that we passed by so many times and we also wanted to come here. It's called La Poblanita, and we knew it would be good because there is always a line here. Now this is an antojito spot, which means it's for little snacks. And we're going to have a molete. Molote. Molote is from Puebla. It's corn flour mixed with a little bit of wheat, and inside we're having huitlacoche, which I've had but you have not. In English they call it corn smut, but the French call it Mexican truffle. And basically what it is like a fungus or mushroom kind of grows on the corn, and it's a natural process. And so many years ago, Maria told us they decided it's something that we should eat. A little bit of cream on top, and then we have both the green, red sauces. So it's like the bandera, the Mexican flag. I've had this, so I feel like, Alan, you should try it first. Stepping closer. What do you think?
It's good.
Does it taste like fungus?
Yeah, it is.
But you like the fungus flavor?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like a fermented fungi, like a funky flavor. So I have had huitlacoche many times. I love it. It's a great vegetarian option. This is, though, molote is something I've never had. It's deep fried crispy. I love interesting flavors. If you love mushrooms, this is like the dish for you. Molotes, authentic to Puebla. You can get lots of fillings, but I think huitlacoche, this is the way to go.
Getting candy from Puebla is part of the tradition. If you're a visitor, you must bring with you as a souvenir a lot of candy. If you are from the city, that's also another excuse to get some candy at a dinner party. For instance, if you get invited to a dinner party as a local, it is a nice gift to buy one pottery, one plate, very nice decorated, fill it with candy, and add a nice ribbon on top, and that's a gift you can give to the host at that dinner party.
All right, so we're on Calle de los Dulces. Maria gave us a great explanation, and we are going to go to one of the oldest candy shops, I think the oldest candy shop on the street. This is such a beautiful street. We've been down it many times. Perfect spot for photos, video. What do you think so far? What do you think
It's
so
nice.
far?
I like the city because this is a kind of historical city.
Yeah.
And then the weather is sport also.
Yeah.
I like the cold area. So far it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just a little secret, Alan has already told me that he could move here. He likes it so much, he said, let's just move here. I'll stay here for a year. Unfortunately, his visa is only for 6 months, but we will be back.
With the most traditional candy in Puebla, the camote. Camote is the Spanish word for sweet potato. So the sweet potato is boiled, peeled off, and mixed with a little bit of fruit.
Does it taste like sweet potato?
It's not too sweet.
Does it taste like sweet potato?
Yeah.
And is it
is.
strawberry? Maria, is this one strawberry?
Let me check. Correct. Yes, this is
So
a
it's strawberry mixed with sweet potato.
It's not sweet at the beginning, but when it's in the middle of your tongue, it's sweet.
Scale of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
9.
9 out of 10. Bold. Alan gave this 9 out of 10 for camotes. So I have seen signs all over for camotes, and I thought, why are they selling sweet potato on the sweet street? So I'm so glad we're finally able to try this. This is sweet potato mixed with strawberry. It's unlike any dessert I've ever had. It's almost sweet, like a caramel, like a soft caramel. You can taste a little bit of sweet potato, but you definitely get that glazed strawberry honey. It's almost like a caramel.
Yeah.
I like it. This is probably one of the most traditional sweets here in Puebla, and it's really good. I'm a fan. I'm definitely a fan. Just a little sweet treat. We are in the Barrio del Artista, the artist neighborhood, and actually Anna and I have been here before. We did a long walk, made it down here. Didn't really know a lot about it, but Maria told us this is why you need to take these guides, work with these guys, is that this used to actually be a regular market, market stalls, but as they moved markets outside of... Bienvenida! As they moved everything out of the city, the artists asked, like, can we have this space, make it a little bohemian area that we can, sell our crafts and people know where we are. So that is what it is. Now, it's called El Parian, which people say means market in Filipino. But Maria said she had 2 Filipinas from the US, and they said, no, that is not the word. So she's not quite sure, just because they haven't lived in the Philippines for a very long time. And also, Philippines has so many languages that might not be Filipino, but maybe it's like Cebuano or something like that. So she said she's hesitant to give that fact out until she can, know for certain whether it's right or wrong. Last stop, we're not actually going for food, but I think it's a digestive. And I think I know where we're going because this spot is supposed to be very old, historical, something I wanted to try, but I'm actually glad that we're doing it here because I wasn't exactly sure how it worked. And so it's always nice to go into a place with a guide. You could just look things up and go on your own, but it gives you a bit more confidence when you've got a guide to tell you exactly what you're drinking, how to order it, and the background behind it. I did not expect that we are going here.
First, where we are. This neighborhood, that one over there, and this alley on this corner is called El Barrio de los Sapos, like the frog or the toad neighborhood. And this has a very interesting story. Let's picture this neighborhood 2,000-3,100 years ago. The water tanks, the river, and the rainy season sometimes made some floatings around, and because of these floatings and not really a pipe system, a lot of frogs and toads started to come out. So people started to call this area like, where do you live? Nearby the frogs. Where are you going? Where the toads are. So with the pass of the years, the neighborhood, the area, got this nickname of the frogs or the toads. Nowadays is the area where we can find the flea market and handcraft stuff. So that's why we find like the souvenirs and a lot of homemade furniture or antiques like the shop where we are. And the drink we are gonna try, it is made only on these 2 spots. The family makes it. The liqueur is made, as far as I can taste, because they are very jealous on the recipe, is raisin liqueur mixed with a little bit of coffee, vanilla, cinnamon, a little bit of the English cake, I think. So the most time it has, it gets darker and darker. And the secret, so yeah, you can do it. This is very delicious.
It's very smooth.
Yes.
It's very Christmas.
Yeah.
Christmas.
Yeah. And
It is. It's like a nice spicy. It's almost like a rum cake. Like a Christmas cake.
yeah.
This is my favorite stop because
This one.
I had never seen it, had never heard of it. Like we would not have found this on our own. The other ones eventually I think we would have gotten to, but not this one. Well, the tour is done and that was amazing. So I want to thank Maria and Eat Mexico for inviting us. It was well worth it. I wish we had done it the second day we arrived because we've been here for a little bit. We've eaten a lot of foods, but I didn't have any of the context. And learning about not only the history of the city, the history of the food, and then also having it with Maria made it so much better. We went to the best places. I didn't share all the places we went to in this video. You're gonna have to take a tour with Maria in order to see them all, including the last place. I'm not going to tell you the name because I think it actually is a place with no name, but also it's so cool. It made the trip. I really think you need to take it with Eat Mexico. We'll see you soon next week with more videos from Mexico.